Hey, hello everyone, welcome on in. We'll be gonna be playing some Starflight 2. We are, I guess, story-wise, still at the very beginning. But we're gonna be making good progress either today or tomorrow on story stuff. But right now we're finished exploring the northeastern quadrant of all the planets. And then, yeah, we'll collect artifacts. Then we go back to base, or maybe we go back to base first, depending on how much money we have. And then, yeah, get artifacts. And then we'll get back to base. There'll be a whole bunch of notices. So there's going to be some notices that we're going to have to go investigate, probably. So we'll have more stuff to do. And eventually we'll have to go through that portal and do stuff, which is where the fun begins. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. So maybe 3 streams left, maybe more, maybe less, depending on how much content there actually is. I don't think there's a lot of actual game story content in this game, much like the first game. It's mostly about exploring. We're almost done with that now. That is the plan. We'll be doing Starflight 2 today, tomorrow, and Thursday. And then Friday, we'll be doing Fallout 3. And then Saturday and Sunday, we'll also do Fallout 3. I might be doing a 2-streamer on Friday, but I still have to see what's going on. We'll probably play both Fallout 3 in there, potentially, or maybe we'll play Starflight 2 to finish it up if we got that. And then do Fallout 3. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan for the week. Yeah, welcome to stream to Jimmy Colorado and Talking Jay. Good to see you both. And yeah, welcome everyone else who was lurking here. Let's go and yeah, I guess the game started. Yeah, this game does not have any music, so we'll leave the custom soundtrack up. Yeah, I've been fixing it as we go through it. I removed a few tracks. Yeah, because when I had my power outage, that they destroyed my hard drive with the soundtrack playlist on it. Kind of had to do things from scratch. So some things got added back in there that shouldn't have. So we'll slowly removing those as we hear them. Hear the bad tracks. So yeah, let's get the game started here. Yeah, we're about 17 hours in, so let's go. And swap our scenes here. Why don't we see anything here? Let's hit any key to continue. It's not showing up for some reason. Why is that happening? Alright, so I guess nothing shows up until we resume our current game. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's like 2 separate programs, I guess. Okay, there we go. We only had 6 deaths so far. We gotta figure out where exactly we're at. Check out the star map. I also need to put up our now playing so you can know what song is playing. We're not in hyperspace. Alright, so we're gonna do F6 here. we got people here. Oh, Pi is not feeling good today. He will let us know that he's not feeling good. Yeah, so we have Adreno as captain. He likes to complain a lot. Alright, so let's go. And sulfur compounds. Not going to be one that we can colonize. I haven't found a molten one that we couldn't colonize yet. But the blue planets are the most likely ones to be colonized. But not guaranteed. Oh shit. Oh, destroyed! Game over! They didn't have my shields up. So yeah, they one-shotted me pretty much. So that is a death! You got the Ulick or somebody here, I'm not sure who's here. But yeah, that's a death kind of though. Not sure if these were the that would probably eaten through the shield pretty quickly though. They hit me in one hit. Yeah, I have missiles, but I don't have before we do anything, let's raise the shield. Alright, so the enemy does not completely surround this planet all the time, which is good. So let's see if this planet is any good. Oh, we got oxygen and chlorine compounds, so not colonizable. Yeah, so purple ones are gas giants, so you can't actually do anything with that. Oh, we got hydrogen, helium, so we can't colonize that either. Alright, so where are we? That's the $99 question. Yeah, so all we got left is this. This is all we got left. I'm just up in this northeastern corner, so still a lot of stars here. There's probably a new race up in here, probably. So we're probably gonna take a go around the edges here, and then come back down here. We'll go to the green one next. So 214, 178. Oh yeah, we were heading in the wrong direction. We're probably gonna want to run here. See you guys! Alright. Oh, Pie's not feeling so good today. Yeah, the thing about keeping the shields up is it takes more fuel whenever you maneuver. I'm kind of in dangerous territory now. It's much easier to avoid fighting than trying to fight because combat in this game is pretty clunky. But we will eventually have to fight. And chlorine compounds. Alright, the blue one, which is most likely candidate. So why am I going around colonizing these planets? Give you money. Alright, see you guys. Alright, there is culture on this planet. Might not be a friendly culture since they're firing on me. There you got nitrogen, oxygen, and water. We'll be able to land on this. Got culture. Inhabited by NG. No trading. Alright, time to update my spreadsheet. 214 and 178. We got the NGs. No trading. Composite creature that are 3 sex hermaphrodites. Sexes cynically alternate in dominant. Each sex has its own culture and personality. Do not trade when the NG are dominant. Oh yeah, this is the race where it's gonna come at different times. It'll change. Alright, so we'll come back here later. No note there. Let's come back here. Okay, we're not gonna land on this planet right now because they'll just shoot us. I believe this is where we're gonna find the dream grids, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so let's get this blue guy up here. 221, 197. Oh, 227, 197, I missed it. Uh, 221, 197. Oh, 227, yeah, okay. A lot of red planets. Chances are slim, but you never know. I might find one planet here that we might be able to colonize. Not gonna be this one. Alright, so we We got metal compounds. Let's get out of there. And once you get back to base, we're gonna have lots of cash. More cash than we can do with. Hydrogen, nothing is even in close. So we still have plenty of fuel, so let's keep going. Let's go. All reaches of space here. 243, 214. Alright. Let's go see what we got here. Oxygen and sodium, not quite. We need oxygen and we need water. If it doesn't have oxygen or water, we can't even do. We shouldn't even need to do any more advanced analysis because they're not going to be able to colonize it. And there's no point in landing on any planet that does not have culture on it, because there's no nothing on it. Ammonia, the water, but no oxygen. Okay. Alright, so let's start heading west. So 239, 316. Alright, what can brown do for you? Let's see, you got brown planets. These are the second most ones that can be colonized. Oh, we got oxygen and chlorine. Nope. Oh, we have culture on this one. Alright, got water and oxygen. They're good. We can land on that one. Hey, we got more hamna over here. So, more hamna. So, this is 239, 216. Alright, so let's see what they have here. We have read that before. They will sell data crystals and break it down enzymes. And data crystals. They will buy live along and important secrets. Huh. I'm not sure if those important secrets are actually important secrets that we can actually use, or important secrets that we're going to need to sell to somebody. We got live long. Important secrets. We all like important secrets, right? I got the sand pit stalk and plant bug. I guess we'll find out, because we're gonna land on this planet. We'll have to drop our shields. We'll probably, if they're really important secrets, they're probably gonna need live long to get them. Oh, here we go. Oh, I got pampered. I got something to sell them anyway. There's a trading post. Let's go ahead and pick up another one of those. Lots of pampers around. Not really valuable, but if any money is good money, right? Definitely you can stock up on them. There's a whole bunch around here. There's only so much we can carry, but we can carry a lot of these birds. Birds, we're calling birds. They're probably more like worms. Yeah, the Lightful Gathering is probably one of these game's strong points. Which is definitely a lot better than just farming for minerals. Trading post. Oh, you moved. Alright, capture you. I haven't seen anything else on here. This panda, except for these oh, that's about all we'll get. Heading back. Grab this guy. Let's check out the map. Head back towards the alright, go, trade. Oh, so they're looking for important secrets. I guess if you can sell these guys important secrets, might get us something. I'm not sure what. But I don't have any important secrets to sell. Yeah, so we got a few artifacts already. These two we bought from the Hana Hana already. We bought this one as well from the other guy. Oh, that's these campers. You guys like the bottles? Let's do 750. Alright, 549. I might actually get money for it here. So about 700. What about 675? Wow! They made 111% off that value. That's a good $650 item. Yeah, we got some money out of that. I don't think we have anything else to sell these guys. Alright, nothing to buy. Right, can sell these guys important secrets. This is the only place where you can do that. Okay, let's launch. First mate Pie Pie here, so sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to say thank you for letting me be on the crew, even though you don't like me. Alright. We got the Arctic planet here. We had a couple of Arctic ones we colonized, but there were very few very few of these were colonized though. Nope. Alright, so alright, so yeah, not too many stars left. 215 and 218. Only one planet here. Let's go. Ammonia compound and nitrogen. Yeah, nothing worthwhile here. Let's make a save here. We're entering in some dangerous territory here. Okay. Let's go all the way to the blue guy over here. Yeah, 165 to 19. That'll bring our energy down pretty rapidly here. No, we still have a long ways to go yet. No, 165. Oh, wow, we still have a long ways. Alright, 2 planets here. Nitrogen, you got oxygen, but you got ammonia for water. Nobody wants to bathe in ammonia. I would not recommend doing that. Fluorine and sulfur. Yes. Okay, so nothing there. So now we go to the grouping of planets here. And then head back down. I'll probably stop at the green star again. See if they changed. 189, 200. Yeah, you think the whole crew hate him. Alright, that's we got ammonia and oxygen. Hopefully they got at least one more planet that we can colonize. And we still have yet to meet a couple of races. At least a couple of races that we talked to. One of them just in the cloud that we will be visiting. Maybe this stream. Maybe actually this stream. Actually, probably this stream because we're almost done here. Yeah, let's go science. No atmosphere. We got water. Alright. Oh, that was not the planet I wanted to go to. $182.99. Not the one I wanted to go. This one here, $189. This one doesn't look promising because it's all water, it looks like. Oh, look, yeah, hydrosphere, water. But there's no oxygen on this planet. Alright, let's go ahead and oxygen and water at this planet, alright. Alright, it is under gravity. The temperature is too hot. It leads to the temperature or tropical. This is searing to inferno. Not the other description, but not quite enough. Almost had one, but oxygen and chlorine, so Nobody likes chlorine, so let's alright, let's get out of there. So we did 2 planets here already. Alright, let's go down to the other yellow guy down here. 183, 195. Alright, nice big blue world. Hydrogen and helium and nitrogen. Nothing worth colonizing. You got here. Alright. Not looking good here. Ammonia, hydrogen, and more ammonia. Fluorine, chlorine, more chlorine compounds. Nope, 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 nope. Big nope. Alright, so we are running out of planets. I thought there'd be another race in here. But I guess not. So 180, 192. We only have one more system to visit after this. Oxygen and water. Alright, that is off to a good start. The gravity is too heavy. And the global weather is bad too. Almost had one. Today's been a bust so far. I think we have one more new system to visit. Yeah, one new system, and then we're gonna go back to the green guy, see if they changed their sex yet. 185, 182. I think everything has been vaporized here. Nobody here. Okay. So we're gonna head back to 214 and 178. Which one of these? Probably the blue planet, right? Gas. Make a save in case you guys are still evil. attacking. One muses on the past as one is apt to do in no time in particular. One recalls recounting a certain individual of a certain illusionary race who made extremely specific references to. Non-existent, Commander. Alright. Let's go and hail these guys. Friendly. Hey there, Seagull. Yeah, the font is really nice on this. One often asks oneself what the meaning of non-existence might be. One considers the beauty of nothing. One thinks that there must be a reason why one is not here. Alright, talk about themselves. They arm their weapons. If one existed, one might perhaps speak with the Allah. One then would realize how much better it is to be the Allah, since all things are Allah. This would make one feel much better, since being something in a universe of nothing is certainly better than being nothing in a universe of something. And we're dead. Oops, wrong one. Okay. That's why I saved it. Maybe we don't like being friendly. Maybe we gotta be hostile or oblivious or whatever that is. Whatever that word is. Neutral. Maybe we can't talk to these guys. Maybe we have to wait till they change again. We have three different sections. Let's do obscurus. Alright, sometimes one thinks, one hears, sometimes, which of course is nothing. One then wonders why nothing would sound like something. One thinks perhaps one is attempting communication with one. This, of course, absurd. Nothing can say nothing after all. Okay, let's see if we can get any information out of them. Alright, we gotta try hostile, I guess. If hostile don't work, then there's nothing we can do to talk to these guys. Of course, talking hostile, you might just spy upon me. Alright, respawn. Hostile. One often asks oneself what the meaning of non-existence might be. One considers the beauty of nothing, and one thinks that there must be a reason why one is not here. Allah. Let's try asking about something else, see if they do the same thing. Nope. Okay. Yeah, they hate us. So we need to trade with them when they're friendly. there a way to pass time in this game? I don't know if there is. Date. The time passes while we wait. Yeah, we're waiting until like I guess the 21st. Wait till the 21st, and then we will go over there and see if they are a little more friendly or not. Not firing on me, so it's good to start. Let's see if they start arming. Yeah. We got one other thing we can try. We can just try not talking to them at all and just trying to see if we can barter with them. We can try that method. These are the core. No bartering. Composite creatures that are 3 years, nothing neither. They do not trade when the NG are dominant. Alright. So they will sell the psionic, yeah, they have the dream goods. So we definitely need to deal with these guys when they are not when they're friendly. We'll buy data crystals for 3 examples. I need to energy, and they got the core. We'll buy data crystals. For tree and the plant bud. And then we will be able to buy, whoops, I have these in the wrong spot. I can go over here. And then here we got the dream grids, which we need to buy. We're gonna stay here and get the dream grids because that way we'll have to come up here again, potentially. Dream grids, and what else do they sell here? The psychic probe. I think they have listed the items here. So we might be able to trade with them now. You just can't barter with them. Hey there, Duncan Thrax. Welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, so land. We need those dream grids. They're probably gonna be expensive. We can't buy them. We're probably not getting much money out of them because we can't buy them. Funnel trees. We don't want funnel trees. Rocket melon, don't want those. What the full trees? They do like these. Not worth much. They take a lot of inventory space. And these are the other guys that they take. The Pampers. Alright, let's find the trading center here. None around here. A lot of people out, but I don't see any houses. There we go, down there. I might as well pick you up while we're here. Alright, move, and then we'll stop to get the dialogue again. Alright. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, this is an artifact. Be wary, for my race is easily offended. Among our people, it would be considered the greatest of insults if you were to reject this most reasonable price. Alright, we can get this already, without giving him anything good. Well, buy it. We can't bother with these guys. Alright. I'm not sure what that does exactly. 118, sure. We got two of them though. Alright. I get the fir tree. Not gonna get much. Let's buy as many dream goods as we can carry. Depends on how much they have, obviously, and how much cargo we can carry. We'll be heading to where we get the dream grids. Yeah, 184 by 148 will be going next. Alright, bye. We can do that. Buy some fuel. Oh, let's get the hell out of here. So we'll get the probably one of the harder artifacts out of the way. Where am I going? East, southeast. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's launch. Alright, so now we're gonna go 184, 148. Alright. These are the Hamna, I believe. Let's check out, see what I talked to these guys about. We talked to them about the past. It might probably potentially be of some use to you yourself if you should just happen. What did they be interested in things that such as Loa or Leject, for example? We can give them some shinium and they'll give us data potentially. Alright, passed. Previously, before the Golden Age, there was considerable and substantial controversy over the use of Endurium fuel. Then with the introduction of shinium, there was, as I mentioned, the fact that we are a general ban on Endurium. Now the Ganumfrate creatures have started using it again. Once more, notwithstanding, this you can believe. And speaking of the past, which happened a long time ago, races featured inhabit this region in this particular called themselves the Legic. They were peaceful, widespread, and highly advanced, but however, we ourselves know little else about them because we don't know a lot about them. Legic ruins can be found scattered all over space, and they are scattered all over outer space. Some may perhaps be possibly found if they were to look at certain at these location areas. Give me some locations. 6 planet of 105, 75, 60. 156. It might. Yes, sure. that might be advisable and that might not prudent to inquire the nature of the relationship. That may be, I might ask between yourself, person, and mysterious steaming creature blob. Oh, being scanned. Alright. I'm sorry to say various responsibilities. Okay. Alright, we need to play back. This is gonna take a little while because there's no way to play back certain ones. Oh, we'll have to go. Alright, 158, 180. I think I have that one listed here. Reno. Yeah, 159.30. Yeah. What's this green glass? Which we're going to be picking that up on the way back. Alright, the Gorzik satellite. I know about that. The first 10 days of each month, NG. The code, the second phase, the following 10 days. Trade. The quiet, and then the Arla. We probably need to talk to the Arla about the other alien races. I'm trying to get to those locations that we need. Hercxena. We got 60.156. Yeah, 207. 37. Six planet. And then 60.156. Inner planet. this one here, the ice planet. Alright, so we got like 3 locations to check out. Okay. Where was I going? Oh yeah, we're going to sell those dream goods. $184, $148. Yeah, 184, 148. Have to stay down. Which one of these guys? The planet 3? That'll be the brown planet. Okay, let's go there down here. Alright, we get ourselves another artifact here. Let's see if we can find a trading post here. Nothing here, so we gotta keep exploring. Yeah, not the right way to go. Sometimes finding a trading post is a bit problematic. There we go. So we have the field tunnel here. We got the dream goods. We're gonna make some money off of that. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, for most of these artifacts, you need to get them the specialty item in order to buy the artifact. We can barter with these guys. So let's get about 3,100. You're not going to go high? Alright, what about 2,800? Okay. 2,700. About 2,500. About 2,475. All right, we're gonna sell all of it, and we should make quite a bit of money. Well, the psychic probe is glowing green. They are like super happy. Okay, so let's buy the field tunnel. About 15,000. Almost zero. Alright, about 16,000. Alright, what about 18,000? About 19,000. We made a lot of money there. I think we made like almost $100,000 though. Cool. I am not sure what this thing does. This artifact we picked up. Let's hope that just stuns everything around me. Alright, so yeah, buy some more fuel, I guess. You can never have too much fuel. Alright, let's get out of here. The only artifacts we got left to pick up are Hamna. We need to get the Niblongs for that though. Going on way here. Alright, so where are we going now? So we definitely want to go and pick up that green object at 159.30, so that's going to be down here somewhere. We have a long way to go, and we're gonna go through the cloud to make a direct path, which is quite dangerous. Going yellow. Alright. Let's who are you guys? You guys. Okay, this is the 5th. You guys are probably gonna be mean. Serious. Oh, we're dead. I think I changed to save. Oh. Really hate those guys. Oh, we have to go and buy the Dream Goods again. Who's talking to these guys? What Mocha is a death. See that? Alright. We didn't do too much progress, but it'd be a pain in the ass going down here. Let's double check. Make sure they're gonna trade. Trade. Trading post right over there. Oh, that was a nice, easy find. Don't think I have anything to sell you guys. I don't think I'm gonna go buy the Psychic Probe. By the Dream Goods. Alright. Go buy all that you got. Alright. Alright, that's the rest. We have to head down to 184, 148. We're gonna sell the Dream Goods and get the artifact and save the game before we launch back out again. go. I believe it's the brown planet. Hey, Taconic dude, good to see you. Alright, let's get to the bridge. Let's go land and sell these dream goods. And pick up another artifact. You know, we finished exploring the galaxy. So now we are picking up some artifacts and heading back to the back home again. Alright, coming to the south. Oh, back it up. Field tunnels, so let's go ahead and sell these dream goods. Alright, 1648. Alright, about 3,000. Alright, we offer 170. You're getting more out of it this time. Oh, about 1900. Oh, about 1865. What about 1899? Alright, so good, let's sell all of these. Yeah, didn't make quite as much though as we did the last time. But yeah, let's get the field tunnel though. Um, 30,000. Okay. Alright, that's good. Let's buy some fuel. Probably buy like 100. Alright, back to the ship. Alright, let's make a save. We learned our lesson from the last time. So now I want to go and pick up the green object. Before we head back home, and then we'll go back out and get the Nebulons and get the other artifacts. I think the other artifacts are all from the Hamna. Yeah. 2 more artifacts. Alright, so let's go back and navigate. The question is, do I want to go through the Nebula? Just go to the Nebula to get there, unless you take the long way. So where are we going? We are going... No, that's not gonna help. 159.30. About 19 fuel to get there. Might be better to take this flux gate uphill. This is gonna take 10 fuel or so. So 249, 140. Probably safer bet. Yeah, this flux gate is pretty much on the edge of the universe. That's a long way to go. Should be almost there, 240 I think. It's going to be 249 or so. Alright. And then from here, we need to go 180, not 184, we need to go 159, 30. Alright. Gonna make a save here. These guys are probably gonna be pissed once you take this artifact. Question is, which planet? You'll be the one that... The second planet. 3 north by 107 west. We do that. Shield. Too many of them. I know you're fighting, there's too many of them. Alright, so supposedly there's an artifact here. Not well, it'll be an artifact. So we need to go 3 north. And 107 west. Let's go there. True north. Oh, there it is. Most valuable thing. Oh. Quest item. Let's get out of here before we die. This place is hostile. Alright, let's make another save. Okay. Let's go home. We need to go. Probably want to head towards this. Uh, 9328. Alright, so it's a long way before we get back. Oh, there's a star here. I don't think we've been here. Alright, let's check these guys out. Might find another planet to colonize here. Nope. Methane, hydrogen cyanide. Yeah, nothing too good there. The oxygen and ammonia compounds. Nothing good in that system. Oh, there you go. What, 90, I think, or 80? Yeah, there you go. So now we need to go. $35.73. I'm in the, Hey, made it home. We have not been home in a while. There's gonna be a lot of notices probably. So we made a trip around the universe. Alright, so let's see if there's anything new here. Let's finish training him. Alright. We're getting a lot of cash, so we'll finish training him. Alright, 28. Sessions. And 21. Alright, he is OP now. He is good at everything. Good at everything. At the bank. Yeah, lots of interest. Alright, let's watch the money flow. Let's check out all our evaluations. We have Jimmy the Fourth. We have 40,000. Deviant Fish the First. We got another 40,000. Cosmic the First. We got another 35,000. And Duncan found a perfect planet. We get 50,000. Dude the Fourth, another 35,000. And Jimmy the Fifth, we got another 40,000. And Deviant Fish the Second, we got another 35,000. And Dundon the Fourth, we got 30,000. And Sundog with the Third, we got 45,000. And Dude the Fifth, another 40,000. And yeah, we got 45,000 for the Sundog the Fourth. And yeah, we just inherited lots and lots and lots of money. Let's see how much money we got now. Whoop, got almost $715,000. That money will last us quite a bit. See how that planet grinding paid off. Alright, let's check out our notices. I'm going to do some stuff we have to record here. No deal, Xenon. First get back the dough, then we'll talk stonium, tongs, and plasma percolators. Captain Nalawa Oshasha of the ISS Photosynth has reported discovering that the Hamna at 23788 was have a counter scan. I had that on my list already. Yeah, she reports that she purchased one from them and has been very useful in identifying the location of other vessels in the proximity on the ship's star map display. Alright, so not many notices, okay? I thought there'd be more. Alright, I guess we will finish upgrading our ship. Alright, all the cash. Lasers. Buy a couple blaster pods. We'll pretty much ready for endgame. I don't think we can buy any more cargo pods though. Buy some armor. We can't do class 5 because I think if you class 5, your acceleration drops. We need extra acceleration. So we'll do class 4 instead. Alright, and after all that, we still have $452,000 left. No repairs. So the ship grind is all done. The planet grind is all done. So yeah, now we gotta get the other artifacts. And then we got coordinates for some other stuff we can visit. We still have to visit the that Gosmos dude or whatever his name is. We've got that other artifact for those other guys. Oh, no one knew. So we'll lose some of our cargo once we find those the TOB dudes, I think. So yeah. That is going to be our next stop once we get done delivering this artifact. Alright, let's go launch. I think I found the coordinates for that. Oh yeah, 28 by 79. Alright, let's go out of here. Navigate. Looks like a save. There you go, 28, 79. No, I don't want to take that. Oh, crap. blah blah. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you guys right now. I gotta go to the gas giant. I'm gonna save here, I guess. Alright, get some story stuff done here. So I don't know how you put together this object here. Or that system transmitting to approaching object concerning carbon-based biological forms, identification acknowledged. Vortex detect the presence of most valuable thing, suggest that it be returned to Tandaloo immediately. Alright, statement. Do I have to give it to the Tandaloo, or do I have to give it to you? Save. Alright, so I have to give the object to the Tandaloo, I guess. I thought I'd give it to this guy, but I have to give it to the Tandaloo. Let's terminate. Which one is the $99 question here? Let me see. There's nothing in the goods that specifies which one wants the artifact. You probably have to so what's gonna be what's $35.69? Okay, exclusive. If they don't really detect it or want it, then I'll have to go to the other ones. I'll wait for them to say something was scanned. Yes, let's return it to them. Alright, they lowered their shield and the psychic probe is glowing green. Ah, glory vindication, if there was any doubt. Now there can be none. The thought of Borgia is the way of the truth. We as Vera have flawlessly performed the ceremonies and thereby caused the return of the most valuable thing. What greater proof could there be? I don't think it's telling me anything new. Nothing new here. Let's terminate. But now I have to go back to that other guy and see what he had to say, I guess. Alright. That's going to be 2879. I got you guys. Okay, so we're gonna try to talk to this guy again, see if he says anything new. Communication. Alright. Priority directive has been aborted and access to data store and computational function now available. Please respond. Oh, can we ask a question now? Level 8 subject description, blah blah blah. Can we question him about like the past? Subject history. Temporal reference 1 million years before present. Spatial reference local inhabitants of region 1. Lejek. Window. Species profile. Lejek spacefaring technology. High population density with broad dispersion. Cultural priorities. Learning, arts, philosophy. Disposition. Non-aggressive. Window. Cultural priorities none. Disposition suicidal. 943,000 years before present spatial reference local event supernova result large nebula designed to cloud. Additional information of some evidence of widespread warfare for brief period. Combatants unknown. Temporal reference general 800,000 to 1 million years before present specific unknown. Creation of Gorzek. Creators unknown. Speculation Lejek. Gorzek abandoned, unused, abandoned, buried in ice, abandoned, reason, unknown, unknown, unknown. Temporal reference 40,000 years before present. Spatial reference local disappearance of Lejek race. Cause unknown. Relevant data indicate that widespread stellar instabilities. Probably causal connection with the disappearance of Lejek, 87.6%. Probability analysis of event. Mass suicide by minus 3.2%. Total destruction by flaring stars, 22.8%. Mass exodus, 76%. Temporal reference 800 years before present arrival of low-wall and Umanu races to region and subsequent colonization of cloud. Low-wall settled initially on Planet 4 system. Ooh. 139. 135. Planet 1. That's planet 4. I'm sorry, I misread that. Planet 4, and then we have 139. We have 96. Something. I'll have to get that from them again. 700 before birth, discovery of shining of Loa, beginning of golden age of trade. Soon after this, Loa team discovers Gor's self given to Tiandalu. Temporal reference, 450 years before present, appearance of singularity in space, according to 244-149. That's portal. Shortly after, Emmanuel attacked Loa. Probability of Dorian survival is directly proportional to probability of Loa acquired laser technology for defense. Addendum to chronological data element number 7, topic impending genocide of Loarian race. Loa established center of study of laser technology on planet Auschwitz, planet 4 coordinates. So 84 by planet 4. By 176. Highest point on largest island. We got all the data now. Temporary reference, 400 years before present, Loa dispatched final ship. Starflight from the Ethos region to the Auschwitz to regain laser technology. Objective, halls of memory. Repository of laser knowledge. Outcome ship missing. Result Loa destroyed. Non-essential. Addendum, sadness, lost. Resultant loss in Vortex system efficiency 0.932. It'd be nice if you gave me the coordinates of that. Temporal reference 5 years before present, appearance of Spearman in local sectors. Reference 3 years before present, acquisition by Spearman of laser technology, source unknown. Subject history, temporal reference 1 million years before present, spatial reference, local inhabitants. Yeah, they did this. Also, we can question them to get that his coordinates again that I still have to write down. Alright. 139, 135. 96. 141. Now, planet 1. Okay. Alright, what about trade? Currently, accessing restricted reference locus node designation, course itself, and reference locus node designation past history. Recommend queries directly towards these topics. I guess you don't do anything much better. Huh? Alright, what about other beings? Current assets restricted to reference loaders node, designation board itself, and reference loaders node, blah blah blah. Designation past history. Alright, so probably not to get anything else out of them. Yeah, alright. Seeing baloney and stuff. I don't think I'm gonna get anything else out of these guys. Motivation change for the non-casual short, i.e. compassionate disposition of low water towards the candidate. Intervention by Vortex set the probability of Candelian effecting mutual destruction due to 99.96%. Vortex assessment of motivation behind mutual antagonism unknown. Alright. I think we already did this already, because this is where I got the initial coordinates. Place of origin. Malfunction in primary memory core, hypothesis 2. Intercentric program inhibition to data. Earliest reconnaissance waiting, location buried 4.7 kilometers in frozen surface of asteroid approximately 700 years before present release affected by Loa. Alright, so maybe they do give us more new information here. On the subject Vortex, original function unknown, relevant data, high probability of a correlation exists between the original function and 1. A pervasive ambient motivation identifiable as intense hatred or unknown entity, and 2. Untraceable conviction that Vortex system is incomplete. A discovery of Loa utilized by them aid in scientific research. Following this, used by Loa to ensure continued survival of Tantalus species under the pretext of serving them. That's so. Alright, what general information? Alright, so we can't have any information, so. Alright, so we exhausted all the dialogue options for you guys. This is the Gorzek. Well, that's some information, some data, the places to visit. Let's terminate. He will play an important role later on. Alright, so we got 153 fuel. So now we need to go to Telev space. I think I get what, F6? F7? Yeah, the Telev or so 124 or 95. see if there's any other races or something that we have not. Seen yet. Yeah, that's the only race. Oh, I can't get back to the main. There's someone here. Let's get like 125, 94 here. Let's go and make a save first. I don't want to talk to you guys. I don't want to not go through that too deeply. I can see most of the cloud does not have any stars in it. Except for the ones we're gonna have, what we got locations for. Keep going straight. Need to go up a little bit though. Somewhere around here we're gonna see Tandeliers or whatever they're called. I'm not quite, we still have a little ways to go yet. Oh, it should be right around where this should be at. This star right here, potentially? Alright, there's something present in that system. Alright, let's check out... Nothing here. Alright. I think this is gonna be new. Let's find out. There's not one on my list, so this should be the television or whatever you want to call them. Let's go. Sensors, nitrogen and oxygen and water. We can land on this planet. Yeah, there it is. The TV. No bartering, huh? A race of small, money-damned obodial creatures. They have an exaggerated sense of humor and seems interested only in jokes and games. Note, a primary source of live-long. Right, so... 125.95. So we got live long and singing beetles. And they will buy the Tambellonian happy juice, which I bought a whole bunch of. So. Shimmer cloth and the 8-legged rhino. And I forgot how to spell these guys' names here. The T-O-V. The T-E-E-E-L-B-E-E-E. Okay, so we can get live long and get some stuff, get them to the Hamna, so we can get those 2 artifacts. I believe these are the 8-legged rhinos here. Yep. Let's grab some of those. They're worth a little bit of money. Can't barter with these guys, so I'm not sure how much they're going to offer. Trading first. Oh, there's one. Let's grab some of that. Make sure there's no more like eight-legged rhinos around here. Alright, let's go trade. Get some live longs. Oh, we are the TV. We play this game of buy and sell. It is a good game, though. We know many that are better. How shall we begin? Oh, that's not cheap. That's not expensive at all. That's cheap. Let's sell. Oh, got some shimmering cloth we can give them too, so. It says they couldn't trade, but they sound like they'll be willing to trade. Let's try, let's say 1400. Alright, so. I can't trade with these guys. Yes. Let's sell some shimmering cloth. Alright. Nice good markup. And then we got the tan Valonian hostages, which we finally get to sell. Alright, so that. Alright, so we got like $617 now. So we'll buy all the live longs that you can give me. Alright, agree. Give me all. $177, so we can give like 100,000 to one and 77,000 to another. Okay, that is about it, I think. And that should, well, free up our inventory, but not really because we bought all those other guys, bought all the other things. Oh yeah, we got the more rhinos we can sell. Once we get rid of the live longs, we'll have lots of cargo space. We'll also sell user pods to the Hamna too. Okay, that is all good. Oh yeah, I want to buy some fuel. It's always a good day to buy fuel. Always a good day to buy fuel. Alright, 60 is fine. Yeah, northeast. Let's go. Alright, let's launch. Alright, so we need to visit the Hamna at 2 locations. So we'll get the last 2 artifacts that we are aware of. Alright, let's make a save here. Alright, so the closest one is probably what, 237 by 88 probably? That's gonna be up here, right? That's one, and the other one is 216.45. That's probably closer, 216.45. No, 216.45. So yeah, we're gonna have to trudge it. We're gonna have to trudge it here. No easy access here, unfortunately. So the other okay, down there. Not really gonna see too much by doing that. So we're gonna go to 216 and 45. Run! The nasty enemies in the Nebula. Ooh, 136, 137.86. I think that's not one of these pins that we have on our. No. That's a 6. Nobody here. Looks like we're moving, but we are moving. We're almost out of the Nebula here. We're heading down here. 216, 145, if I'm not mistaken. We're pretty close to this one now. Hey, might as well go to this top one and then we'll head south to the other one, I guess. So, let's go 237.88. Alright. Alright, let's go and not what I wanted to do. Go land on here and pick up the artifact. Let's go to the bridge, navigation. Hold on, let me go to Captain. Sell some livelongs, and yeah, we'll get another artifact. Oh, right into the middle of residential area. No trading posts, unfortunately. There's one here. I got the encounter scanner here. So we'll get encounters more often. We got the parachute spider. $900. 689. Over 800. 731. About 875. Alright, the second club is glowing red, so we'll accept that. Let's sell some livelongs. You guys want some of these, right? Let's do 2200. Oof, they jumped up to 1800. About 2100. Alright, 1937. About 2099. 263. About 275. No. So we'll sell about 100 of these. 90's good. And then we're gonna buy the encounter scanner here. About 10,000. Alright, about 12,000. Oh, I guess I got a bottle on that. Alright. Cool. Alright, one more artifact to get for now. Got so much money. Let's go ahead and launch. Okay, and yeah, that's gonna take a long trip down to the other Hamna planet. So check out the star map here. We need to go. 216.45, yeah, 216.45. Alright, given south. It's not gonna be this one. It'll be the one underneath this. And probably gonna be attracted by the Hamna here because this is the home planet. Let's talk to these guys because we're starting to get more data out of these Hamna folks. We still gotta talk to them about the past. Alright. Previously, prior to before the Golden Age, there was considerably and subsequently controversy of the use of Endori and Fulo. Then in the introduction, I think we just looped through that, so yeah, the past is done. Alright, let's talk about trade. Two safe truck pass routes, which are less dangerous than the more dangerous routes exit for travel through the cloud. One of these goes to the top to the bottom, and the other from side to side, if I respectfully in order are. Alright, 156 by 47. And 69 by 104 and 173 by 160. Alright. These are deluxe gates. Okay. Would you be interested in purchasing a two-headed route map for... I already have the two-headed route map. Very well. The circle route? I don't think I have that one. Yes. Trade. Even in the youngest Hamna can barely barter trade, yet knows that it is the trade exchange of specialty items is where real profit gains are made. For this, one must know what one buyers are, and for this purpose, recent trade route maps are extremely usefully helpful. Alright. So, do you have any information? We've been to purchase an interesting route map. Oh, I don't have that one either. Sure. Circle out, I already have that. Oh, we'll buy this. Maybe I don't have it. The cool people sell or trade a device which the Hunter ambassador traded people use to aid them in their trade dealing. It's called the psychic probe, and it functions operates by changing color hue, depending on the emotional state of those you deal with. Of course, Hunter do not require this device for highly skilled trading system. Yep, we already have one of those. We as Hunter utilize sometimes make use of two types of scanners which are extremely useful in navigation, which explains why we use them. These are the flux scan and the counter scan. These can be purchased at trade centers places in the system, blah 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 and blah blah blah. Respectively, yeah, we already know that. You will find and may discover through now I told you. So already know that a small amount of lifelong substance from the TOV, which can greatly facilitate trade barter activities with us Hunter. Yep, we are already aware of that. Well, Commander Person Pai Pai, I am sorry to say that various responsibilities require my presence elsewhere, blah blah blah. We got some more trade maps anyway. Alright, yeah, thing in here, and nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me talk to the Hunter again. We still have more information to gather from, so we're gonna have to do this anyway. So might as well get this out of the way now. Non-spin, sure. No. Got that one already. Alright, let's go trade. The story said dwindle creatures have the trade center places on all three of their frozen homeworld planets. Any of these would get Ali and happily purchase the wonderful amusement balls which the Hunter sell at our planet. For most appropriately best prices was definitely second planet in system to 237 or 41. I don't care about that. I have some. I need it. The quickest best way to make a crazy tentative planet creature happy ecstatic is to bring some god math to trade it to the dwindle. Yeah, you already know about that. The Ganam creatures possess a powerful, formidable device which enables them to briefly and momentarily drop an opponent's shield. All we know about the item object is that the operation requires a large amount of cobalt, which is necessary to use it, as well as the presence of a Ganam crew member person. To save. Alright. So that is all done, just general information. A piece of useful information which can be useful especially to travel and wayfarer explorers such as ourselves is that any sentient creature people that trade are generally speaking interested in purchasing by at least one of their native life form creatures. Yeah, I kind of already knew that. No, I already have that. that as well. Not long ago, recently, the bothersome screaming creatures invaded and took over a planet world of ours, which by the way called Hoopla, and which happened to be in the system in a tiny nebula, just upspin of the Topaz cluster. Screaming. Topaz cluster. These are still valuable equipment devices in the move midway up the steepest face of the great north-facing cliffs. North-facing cliffs. There's screaming creature blobs. Nope. Oops, that's not what I wanted to talk about trade. No information. If you go to Hoopla, you may perhaps encounter one or two slightly dangerous, somewhat deadly creatures, in particular which should avoid the dark lightning. Observe in this and other planet worlds as well, and do not know if there is a creature or perhaps a phenomenon we are about to suggest, however, running away at extremely high speeds. What possibility you are interested in planets which are most certainly colonizable, such as the one in the system located at 1337? If so, I might mention that there is one from that system. I already had that, so I'm not going to bother breaking that down. Short route, I already had that. This was such good fun, buddies. I will also make mention at this time of a perfect colony world of the G-class system of the tip of the Hope constellation. I already have the colonizable planets, so I don't need any money right now, so I'm not, concerned about that. I might have mentioned, by the way, in a casual passing that we have been most of our mining on excellent mining places in our home since 216 145. Okay. Alright, let's go and land on this planet and get this artifact. Better go over here. Oh, we got some more stuff to look at. Nothing there. This is a trading post over there, so let's go head over west. Or Not here either. There is a trading post. Alright, there you got, obviously, you got the live longs. Alright, so we got all these routes here now. Before we sell, make sure they have the actual scanner that we were looking for. Let's go and do that. We'll sell the rest of the live longs here. What about 2,400? Alright, 300. Now, 200, 2,167. What about 2,199? And we'll sell the rest of them. Alright. And let's buy the flux scanner. Alright. Need a couple greens off of that. Yep. So even though I bought all those maps, we still came out on top of that. Alright, let's get back to base. Go back to the ship rather. It's a long ship here. Right. Let's shut one thing here. So cargo is 40%. No, didn't drop as much as I thought it was going to. But we have plenty of cargo space. Let's go ahead and launch. Alright, let's go and go here and let's make it safe. That is all. That's gonna be it for tonight. Oh, we made good progress. We finished exploring the rest of those planets, and we got all the artifacts now. All the artifacts that we were aware of. The new artifacts. So yeah. So next time we're gonna finish talking to the Hamna, and get more information we can out of them. And then we have. yeah, we'll have lots of other places to visit. I stream about the same time I normally do. About 3 hours. Starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern, so starting an hour earlier. Instead of 7, starting at 6, so same amount of time. So you got home late, so yeah, you kind of missed out on some stuff. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, and we will play some more Starflight 2, and we'll finish talking to Hana, and we'll visit some ruins and collect some more stuff, and all kinds of other. We'll probably find some other stuff to do as well. Well, we are definitely getting closer to end game. We're not quite there yet. Let's make a backup save. Alright, and now it's at the end of that. That's fine, so I made a raid. So let's see who we can raid out here today. There'll be more of Starflight 2 tomorrow, and Thursday, and then Friday we'll be doing some Fallout 3, and Saturday and Sunday as well. So let's go see who we can raid out now. Well, let's see. Why don't we, we haven't raided Nick in a while, so why don't we go give him a raid? He's playing some Psychonauts 2. So we'll go check some of that out. Take care, have a good rest of your night, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow at about 6 p.m. Eastern, and we will continue with some more Starflight 2. So have a good one.